Yo, yo, what's good? Everybody tap in. What's going on? What up, Pat? And Boobies. What's going on with it? What's going on, though? What everybody got going on? Oh, yeah, you doing this color field. Uh-huh. You said it's on a 43X. What they do? Or, like, what did they use? A crayon? Just like a game. Is with. Get the one, get it better than. Oh, my God. Painmaker. Ultra, what's going on? Appreciate you tuning in, my brother. Jesus. The only one I ever color filled was my G30. And like you said, I kind of regret it. Kind of for these reasons though, where I like to like if I was on here, you wanted to see the specific model of something, you could kind of point it out more on camera. But that was like the only reason I regret it. 18 people in the chat. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Tap in with me. Let me know who's chatting. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Said I fucking love my G30. Might be my favorite. I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite, dog. I haven't had my hands on the 29. I want the 29, but the 30 my favorite. I got my 30 built like a 29, like a 10 millimeter barrel extractor, all of that, and I like to switch them out, all of that. But yeah, that 30 my baby for sure. So I used color for when I was younger, but yeah, I would only do white color. Yeah, facts. I think I did like a ugly, like a red and blue combo, but yeah, nah, yeah, white is like the only way to go. Papa's Pew Pews, what's going on? We had a good time over there. Al Johnson, what's going on? I appreciate tuning in. He said you are there it is, Zombie Apocalypse. Yes, sir. I might be talking too much junk, but I think I only need one shot with that 450. He said this 43X is so new, it's still got the factory copper anti-seize in it. Ain't even got to add any yet. God, that's hard. Oh yeah, you got a lucky cop on that one. He said that little crappy live had over 1,600 views. Wow. He said, "Ow, it's been 3 lives already got over 6,000 views. That's what's up though. That's hard. He said G30 and 326. I'm are pretty close in size, so I train with 26. Yeah, facts. Definitely feel that. I like that. I haven't. Have I had? I don't think I have ever had a 26. I like the 26 though. I've held a 26. I don't ever think I had a 26. 45 cows, yes sir. That is a 45, my brother. Wow, 50 subs today. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like they might be spinning around this little script they've been pushing a little bit. That's good. A 26 Gen 5. I pretty much everything I've been liking in Gen 5 for real. My 30 is a Gen 4. I like some of the Gen 3s, but yeah, I'm more of a Gen 5 person. I like the Ambi selector and all that, or the Ambi slide release. I haven't the 26X in person. I hear a lot of good about them though. I ain't heard too many people say they weird or nothing like that. I'm glad you went live. My nightmares started with my ass. Oh man, Mr. Pew Pews might crash out on us. I don't think I've seen any of y'all pop out with a 26X yet. I don't know if one of y'all got it. I ain't seen it. I think one of y'all said y'all was waiting on it. Dude got a deal too. Traded spare parts. Oh, what you was talking about in the okay. I didn't get to see what you fully said. Take spray painted fake. Oh, you what? I thought that was wifey's. That's hard. What's going on, J Dog? Whoa. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on it. They ship out to customers mid September. Oh, facts. That's hard. Now y'all remember the little um uh okay, yeah, okay, you talking about the same one. Okay, yeah, for sure. Shit, I thought that was pretty. You might look at his little throwaway and say she look nice. We'll put together. I ain't even see no tape. I need to go back and look at it. He said think about buying an ACOG for my MK8. Ooh. I ain't gonna say I never touched ACOG. I personally don't run the ACOGs, really, because them cheeseburgers, but I definitely feel you. The MK8 is hard, too. You can't see it, what on the burrow and not held the handguard on. Oh, Jesus. As long as you trust it. Well, that's probably why you got it running 22, I'm assuming. Shit, don't get it too hot. That's why I was running 22. But if you got it, they can always switch back. Yeah, we almost back to taxi. Uh-huh. Maybe not this time for me, but yeah, I got my eyes on a few things. For sure, got my eyes on a few little things. Oh yeah, that's a good trade. I probably would have did it too. I ain't even gonna lie. I did it too. Allegedly. Facts. I'm looking at them dagger grips just because they so close to me, but I don't really like how they look. Yeah, facts. Hell yeah, if I take best word more. Like what? I'm just confused. Was it missing a piece, or was it just bad headspace? If it's headspace, I feel like yeah, they could just parts and pieces. But if it's something different, then yeah, nah, yeah, I would at least let them know. Like, hey, cuz, wrong. Okay, facts. He said, damn, nigga, pepper honey barbecue sauce heartburn. Jesus, I was looking at the 43X about the 26 because it's thicker and mag versatility. I definitely feel that. I like the 43X because it's so light, but you are giving up that mag capacity. Kind of, sort of, if you're running aftermarket or something. But yeah, if you're keeping OG, yeah, you are giving up a couple of different things versus going against other. But I feel like that's the purpose of being that compact in the first place. So I told him if you ever have any questions, let me know. Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's safe. If he a responsible owner, he probably gonna get it to the house and bust it down anyway. Hopefully, just to make sure himself. He probably see it and just be like, hey, let me call this man real quick, cause like, yeah, I got questions. He said, but yeah, if he's seeing it, who cares about Mac? Who worries about Mac versatility? I mean, yeah, I feel like it depends. It's not really too many situations where I'm feeling like I need to rock a 30 mag, but if people are concerned on the difference between 12 rounds and 17 rounds or 15 rounds or 10 rounds versus 17 rounds, then I feel like, yeah, if they concerned about it, then yeah, facts. See, I carry backup mags, so yeah, facts. If you got a 17 or 19 backup, then yeah, if you just running your normal mag because you feel comfortable, facts. Nah, yeah, facts, J Dog. I feel you. I agree with you. Facts. I feel like that's a good thing. Glocks in specific too, because so many other platforms one use their mags, and then so many of the same platform Glocks use each other's mags, and it's not many platforms that do that. So it's like, yeah, that's a good thing to have in the background for sure. Focus, what's going on, my brother? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I said, carry with a 10 round max with deep concealment. Yeah, facts. See, I got some cheaper mags, the clear joints. I got a couple of them that I keep to the side just because they real light. And even if I deep conceal it, they don't really do too much on poking out or nothing. So yeah, I do like some of them, and most I go with that is the 12 rounds. I don't touch the 15 round ones, none of that. But for the most part, even with the P80s that I do got, I keep them either the 6 round joints, and I do not like that. Sometimes I'll deep conceal it and just keep the 6 round in it and an extra. But for the most part, I keep the ETS in it with the 12 and then keep the 6 as my extra. That might be backwards, but you know. Oh, we got a clone in here. What's good, the other focus? So you just with this account. Oh, yeah, facts. Priest. That's love. Say anything more than plus two, you. Yeah, facts. I agree. For the most part, with me, sometimes I rock a holster, sometimes I don't. So if I'm not rocking a holster, I like it to be almost as light as it could possibly go. And then if I'm keeping some sort of vanish or some sort of sticky holster, that's usually what I run. I keep it mag into the side of the holster and then the mag in my pocket, or I just run it with all my extra mags where they usually go. He said, dude, we did get past 50 subs. Oh, what? Hey. Oh, yeah, that's hard. All right. So, like you said, maybe it's 48-hour start now. He said 3 stick mags could fit in the front pocket in the pair of Levi's, allegedly. Oh, yeah, I got to see that. Yeah, facts. Same thing you said. Yeah, facts. It said what host to use for the 605. For the 605, I got what is that? I got it from a pawn shop. It's a soft body holster. I believe it's called Bulldog or something like that. You got a picture of a dog on it. It might be like Chief Dog or Bulldog or something like that. Hold on, my headphone died. OGJ, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Connected. Yep, there we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said all I could find is the stickies. See, yeah, like I said, I went to the pawn shop and found mine. I ain't get mine off the website or nothing. I just kind of went and was looking to see what fit and what, and he had a few behind the counter that he actually like he tested them in the holsters for me so I could see. See, I kind of got lucky with that one, but I only really run like 2 or 3 separate holsters. I ain't too deep into those for real. He said time to tear my tent down now and try to put it back in the bag. What you got going on? You was out in them trees, my brother. I got a tent, but yeah, the bugs ain't going that crazy just yet. He said I use the heat gun. It's ugly, but it works. Word. See, I don't think I'm that skilled. I'd have tried something like that, and then, like you're saying, it would have been ugly, but facts. Good. Oh, good to go. Oh, facts. Yeah, it's that season. Most of the time, if I'm chilling outside or just naturing about, yeah, I'll bring a little tent just in case. Cause here, yeah, it's so random. You never know what the weather gonna do. Even when it's snow, you might be somewhere chilling in perfect skies, and then yep, now it's snowing. But I like them little sport tents too, though. Them little pop up ones, you just kind of unfold them, do the little thing, you just keep them in the bag. It's like little mesh ones. I do like them too. They kind of work in certain conditions. What he say? Hold on, my fault. I missed a few. He said not today. Yeah, he's out there for EDX. Any ideas? Like I said, I'm not too deep in the hosting game. Yeah, you gonna have to holler at the brothers about that one. Oh, that's what you meant by the okay. Toaster profile hoster. Hold on, let me put that one in real quick, so I need to remember that. Toaster profile hostess. Say you have a tent, but I grew with it allegedly. Hey, them little turbo tents is fire too though. He says the best over the slip off the belt, the claw. That grabs around the belt is solid as fuck. Oh yeah, I need to look into that for sure then, because that's kind of my issue too. Some of them little grabbers. I like the ones, I need ones since I'm left-handed. Most of the ones I be seeing that I see in person, like in little grab bins and stuff, be right-handed built, and them little screws and stuff be so set in place that I'm like, I ain't even finna try to switch the direction on this. I'm gonna just, nope. So it's kind of weird finding these left-handed ones to where I could just tuck it in the right spot with the bolt clip. Oh, it's just inside this one. Okay, yeah, facts. Make sure it has the claw for sure better. Yeah, I like the ones with the claw, but most of the ones I see in person, yeah, it be flip sided. So I gotta wear it on the other side if I do get it, and then the screws be so inset that I'll be like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna try and deal with it. He said, I'm thinking of the tier one. I hear a lot of good about the tier one. Most of the bigger gun tubers and stuff that, like, when they be catching on to the sponsors and stuff back in the day, they get a sponsor from tier one. Kind of speak they fake but true good on it. I seen like a lot of actual review videos and they seem pretty good. Now that's one I could actually have a like fake opinion on because I watch a lot of those back in the day. I kind of hear the same with the Vanish. That's what made me get the Vanish. Just because everybody was sponsored by them, they kept running them, making different videos with them, and I'm like, shit, they obviously work. But yeah, facts. I don't know too much about them holsters, so yeah, like I said, you gotta ask the boys about them. Well, he was thinking the same focus for sure. I need to get into the holster websites and stuff. I ain't never, like I said, never really scrolled around on nothing. So I need to get into that because I'm pretty sure there's some fire options out here I just don't even know exist. Keep seeing their products on IG. Yeah, exactly. Not even just YouTube. Yeah, everywhere. The algorithm be connected on all the apps. They see you either search up one thing or even think about it. They like, oh yeah, nope, we got you. We gonna call you Ernest. What's going on, Ernest? How you doing? Happy Saturday to you. Appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions or you just saying what's up, let a brother know. You said pole craft holsters are pretty good too, and they're reasonably priced. You look them up too. Hidden hybrid holster is nice. I ain't heard of pole craft. Think I heard of hidden hybrid before though. Okay, yeah, that's smooth. Yeah, that's real smooth. I just needed to be built left. Oh, yep, there you go, right there. I was about to say I just needed to be built left-handed, but there she go. Yeah, facts, Pat. Like I said, I just don't look. That's it. I just gotta. I just fake hope for it, just so I can get happy when I see it. That's all. Said the hybrid is nice because it's only one side. Leather. Ooh, hold on. I'm about to get into that one too. Oh, that's real nice, Pat. I'm seeing some like you saying, yeah, with like the old school leather. A lot of these is a little bit big for my comfort with that little leather band that they put around it. That's kind of what I don't like. Like I said, I'm a small dude, so shit, that little leather patch be half my damn torso. But now, yeah, I'm checking them out too. Yeah, he's nice. I'm seeing something from Mission First Tactical. Them look nice. That's nice. Fact straight up. He said just carry the bag in your pocket like everyone else. And just get it. It's always bells, they're facts. I feel like I said, I feel like it's preference, depending on what you're doing. Most of the time, I run my mags in my pocket though. I just keep one. Yeah, I don't run too much in my pockets in the first place. So yeah, mag got a real good spot. I'm liking some of these holsters though, for sure. And then I didn't like that you had to find a holster for every single gun that you got, because some of these non-universal ones, you got to make them for the 19 or for the MMP or for this one specifically because of how it's built. Then once you get a good couple of guns, you got to find a good couple of holsters. Like, yeah, nah, it wasn't my wave, or at least not yet. I guess Mr. Ernest was just saying what up. Got to do is the message thing. He said, you guys carry appendix or strong side. I like strong side for the most part. Like I said, I'm left-handed, so I mostly, if I'm 11 o'clock, I'm either somewhere outdoors, like unfamiliar event, something like that. Yeah, yeah, facts it out. Depending on what I got on, depending on where I'm at, how I'm moving. I don't really got a preference. I just go based on tactic, I guess. Brookside, what's going on? Good afternoon to you, brother. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it's just never one. Yeah, facts. All good answers. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If I was forced to do one though, I probably just keep it strong side because even when I'm training and stuff, strong side. Oh yeah, Brookside. There's a competition. Facts. How'd that go, my brother? Oh, yeah, that's what's up. So much fun. Yeah, yeah, facts. I think I remember you saying it, but I didn't get to peep exactly how you was running it. Desert Armory, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. We all over here just chilling. Just trying to line up next week's jobs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's 3 messages. That's what you gotta do. You know, we gotta keep the hustle going. Nah, yeah, we ain't got too much going on, brothers. What y'all got planned for this holiday coming up? Who all barbecuing? It sound like most people gonna be at work. Yeah, man, what everybody got going on? About today? Hey, we got 8 people in here. Everybody tap in. Let me know who's still watching. So I check the scores. I got 39. Oh yeah, that's good. How many though? I was just watching what's bro name Valhalla. He was going over his stats and stuff. He was like, usually most of the matches get like 100 people in. He was calling out some dude about trying to tell stories about his numbers and stuff. He was like, most of that's public information. But 30. Yeah. I can't wait to hear back. See how that is. What everybody else got going on, man. Tap in, man. Say what up. Tell me where y'all from. Talk about what you carry and what you got. Oh yeah, facts. Setting up the table for the live with the crest made. I remember a few. I don't remember the specific models. I know it was a coat. I still like that 338. That 338 is fire. I need you to make some more up close content with her. She fire. I like her. But now, yeah, I can't wait to see that for sure. Because yeah, you probably finna put out some things I ain't probably seen yet too. So yeah, she is. Yes, sir. I ain't fired 338 yet. I do want to touch, but I do want to touch SciTech at some point. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, who I'm gonna have to know or whatever, but yeah, I'm gonna get my hands on some. Even if I gotta get the ammo first, I'm gonna just get it and hold it. Oh wow, really? You say that's the most valuable? I ain't know. Wow, I wouldn't assume that. Even with some of the older models, I thought some of them older models, because of some of them certain brands hold weight. I thought one of them would have been, unless you're saying like that's like to you was. Oh yeah, so they be on each other. Yes, sir. No, yeah, that's surprising. That's hard. I wouldn't expect that. In my mind, I would have thought one of them. I don't even know which one it might have been. Some of them smaller ones, sometimes even worse. Some a good ticket. Boy, oh man, that's hard. Yeah, facts. Got it. What, 40%? No, 60%. Yeah, that's hard. I would love to see her in action for sure. And that's a long motherfucker. Pause. Said I could flip it and make bucks. Facts. And even though that's something I hold. Like you saying, like, just in case. Like if life just start lifing or something, then yeah, facts. You might do for sure. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Hell yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't even flip it though. Pawn shops, facts. I preach highly in pawn shops. I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, every pistol you looking at came out of pawn shop. A few more too. That 1911 was brand new, fully customized. Somebody had just built it. Just buy older guns out the pawn shop and then remodel them and then sell them back. So I was running into a lot of them. The only one, the only two that was actually shot was the Ruger and that G2C. But yeah, most of my pawn shop finds, I really wouldn't grab them if they two used. But most of the ones that aren't shot, yeah, nah, I grabbed them. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. How you doing? Oh yeah, we got Focus back in here. What's going on? What's going on? But nah, yeah, facts. You got to be careful, of course. You know they ain't always look at guns and look at insides and all that. But yeah, I say yeah. I done caught some real good finds just with them being honest. Like, oh yeah, this one new, whatever. They stay honest with me for real. You just gotta find them right folks. Like I ain't gonna say I wouldn't go in the gun store, but I get way better luck and way better numbers coming out of the pawn shops for sure. The only thing I wouldn't get out the pawn shop, or I don't get a pawn shop, is the ARs, unless I just want to get one for the specific lower it might have on it or something. That might be it. Or if I like a specific upper, but I wouldn't really get full builds at the shop. I usually just go for my lowers and call it a day. Yeah, facts. It sound like we switching over to Desert Army. After I get through with here, we'll be waiting on bro to hop on. I believe you said that'd be a little bit later though. man, what's everybody got going on though? Nobody got no special plans coming up? Nothing cool going on? Besides Brookside, I do want to know how the rest of that match went. Pretty sure I'm gonna hear from him later though. Damn, glad the camera couldn't hear that. If it could, YouTube, I promise that wasn't me. All you have to do, I have to click around right here. I don't know how to do any of, yeah, no. How do you, damn, I should have asked them why they was in here. What's this? Okay, I see it. Alright, never mind, for sure. What's going on to my one person watching? Oh yeah, facts. There we go. Yeah, I done got used to that part. Facts, Desert. I appreciate that. I was about to try to learn how to do that poll thing. I didn't see the option, but now I see it now. I just want to try this out real quick. Let me do it. What am I doing wrong? It's just me on looks like one person. Yeah, facts. I wasn't even tripping at the moment. I was trying to learn this pole thing. I was just messing with that a little bit. It wouldn't let me do it though. It let me type it in, do the whole nine, and then I was pressing go. Wouldn't go. I just wanted to mess around with that. See, my poll wasn't working last two lives, so it might be a YouTube thing. True. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Everything looked like it was not lagging or nothing, but yeah, once I pressed go, it wouldn't go. Yeah, facts. Maybe an app update. I did one maybe 3 days ago. Wouldn't be surprised if it's another one. I don't even know why they let people go live if it's an app that update available. Most of the other apps take it away, but oh, now you need to update your app first. Oh yeah, Focus did say he hit me with the sub from his other page. I think I'm at 75 now. Hold on. Ooh, 77. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, that's fire. I ain't put it out there. I told myself I was gonna do something cool at 75. I got 77. So yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all the folks. I wish I had some more people in here. Facts. I could say I actually appreciate everybody that actually double, triple subbed all that, and all the new folks too. Because I know you hit me with like two or three. Does it? He said our metal frame pistols that aren't still considered steel frame. One guy wanted me to show him on my steel frame pistols, not counting revolvers. I do remember that. Personally, I get what you. I kind of, I guess, get what you asking. Like the different aluminum frame, or like the ones from back in the day that might have been a different consistency because of regulations or something. Not necessarily steel frame. I mean, I kind of look at that as the same in a little bit. If it's not polymer frame or some sort of other stuff, then yeah. If it's like if it's a metal frame, then yeah. Like I have a few that are metal, but aluminum frames, yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I kind of look at that as one and the same. I might not have enough. I don't have enough experience with the metal casting and stuff to be like, nah, that's a different molecular, you know. But nah, in my mind, that's one and the same. I wouldn't. I wouldn't terrorize nobody over the difference. I don't got room for all the metal, but I got room for all the steel. Yeah, facts. I feel like that's still giving them what they wanted, for sure. I need to get some more steel frame pistols. I never really paid attention to the actual difference between polymer and steel until maybe 6 months ago when I actually held a few in my hands and shot a few. And yeah, that difference is like this freaking spectacular. Like the sturdiness of them. That's where I really like that stainless 226. That's kind of my unicorn right now too. I know I can get my hands on one, kind of just doing some homework. But yeah, that's kind of my one to get to is a stainless 226. Yeah, for sure. He said we'll see how a holiday weekend live goes. Could be why it's slow. Yeah, facts. I mean, like I said, I don't really trip getting a whole bunch of viewers and all that. I ain't got no room to spin around. A lot of y'all do. Most of the time, I'm just here for the holler at y'all, chill for a minute. Some new people slide in. Yeah, cool, facts. That's kind of what we here for too. But I don't want to go too crazy about it though. We just being natural right now, you know. And I feel like that little number be lying too. Right now, I feel like it's just me and you. Yeah, it'll say two or three, and it'll be 12, 13 people in there talking back and forth. Sometimes I feel like that little number be wrong. Yeah, like you said with the holiday right here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people traveling probably at this moment, catching their flights, getting where they need to go, probably driving where they need to be. But like they always say too, just cooling. Sometimes that hour might roll around and some new people might get on there. Let me see if I missed any notifications. Any of the boys on. Oh, the arms room is live. Facts. My boy chilling on a good 200. Yeah, he always have good lives though. That man got plenty to talk about for sure. Oh, Cryptic Podcast is live too. I like his channel. He talk about a lot of good facts. My thing say zero, but I ain't even tripping. People that did tune in, they know I appreciate them, or I hope they know I appreciate them. Yep. Oh, he just got on. Okay, yeah. I thought I was missing a little bit, but now, yeah, I see him right here too. He got that that SR something. What is it? The SRO, AK, something like that. He told me yesterday. It's that last one that's on his wall. That little thing is beautiful. It's like the little sister to the RPK. Now that, yeah, he made me want one of them. I like that. I say zero because you have doubt. Yeah, okay, yeah, facts. But that is interesting me though, because it is sometimes it be like the 37. No, not the launcher. Uh, if you in there, it's the last gun on his wall to the right, like not where he keep the N1, but on the other side. I think it's the SPT. 'Cause that's the first one. It's something. It's STO SRO. It's something. Oh, SO something. Yeah, I was about to say yeah. Check it out because I asked him yesterday. It got the scope on it. It's the last one with the scope on it. I'm finna ask him again for real, but he got a lot. He got a lot of people in there. I don't be wanting. I be letting him do his thing with the folks. Some of y'all that get all them viewers, yeah, most of the time I'm just let them engage. We'll talk when it's bro time. But yeah, for the most part, I'm gonna just let y'all do your thing with the folks. If I got some questions, yeah, I'll ask them when the time is right. That Luger look crazy. And I like that joint he keep up top with that type of grip that it got on it. Where it's like once you ride it on still, it kind of sit flat. It's not like a rounded grip or nothing. That shit is nice. We was just talking about that gun on another live, or a different form of it, and I had to look it up because I wasn't sure exactly what it was. And it looked just like that, but it's not that. But it got that same grip, and I like that grip. You got that Colt revolver. That's fire. He said, okay, so the first one, all the way to the left, Sniper Rifle 725 It's a clone. Is that the one you mean? It might be in 5.1. Yeah, it's Russian. It's a Russian. Damn, because I said it too. I had put the hard eyes next to it. Oh, I said a screenshotted it. It's a Russian something. It's the one you're talking about. Because his first gun don't got a scope on it. It's the one with the scope on it. Yeah, all the way to the right. Yeah, facts. Test clone. Yeah, yeah. Damn, I'm gonna have to spin back on the old life. Yeah, I mean you finna say it too though. Had a scope. Yeah, facts. That shit is beautiful. I love that stock, that wood furniture, like the color of the wood furniture, that whole everything on it. Just yeah, I like that. And yo, cherry wood desert. I call that cherry wood. That's what I used to eat, even like since I was a kid. I don't know what the official name, but that red that you got on your AK, oh yeah, nah, I like that. I got a lot of polymer on mine. I wanting to switch to wood furniture, but I don't even know how to get into all that. I only got one AK, so yeah, a lot of that I don't even know how to touch. I just keep it how I got it. But not yet, facts. I need to get into some more of them Ks too, though. I be seeing people like build them. They get them parts kits and all that. But yeah, I don't know enough about all that. They say it's pretty simple, but yeah, I feel like I would have to do one or two. I need to get like a little scrap. I said asking them now. Okay, yeah, facts, 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 facts. I seen him spin past it a few times. Hopefully, yeah. That boy got 503 people in chat. That's crazy. That's awesome too, though. I think that's maybe like the third or fourth most I done seen. That's hard. So yeah, maybe I do need to start getting into these older rifles and shit too. Alright. People tired of looking at pistols they didn't already had. Yep. Yeah, his pole's working, but he popping. So they gonna make sure his shit work. Oh, actually, I think I figured it out. Hold on. So I think I gotta unpin this. Right. Boom. Hold on. Now it's supposed to work. No, still don't work. That's crazy. Hold on. Try this. Said he has an answer. Oh yeah, facts. I ain't even tripping. I'm still. I had unpinned because I thought that might have fixed it. Because I was noticing he don't got a pinned comment, but he got a poll running. So I was thinking maybe since I was trying to do both, it wasn't going to try to run it. But even then, I unpinned. It's still not trying to let me do it. Even if I was to take it right here or something. Yeah, nope. That's crazy. Maybe next live I'll try it out again, see if it's just I had to update it or something. You're probably right. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There we go. Put you back. You say y'all wanted the same and nothing too. Yeah. Maybe I don't want to say try what I tried because yeah, mine didn't work, but maybe try it. Cause I just thought that maybe having something pinned was trying to double react to the thing or something. But yeah, I'm not sure. It didn't let me. It just didn't let me do it neither. Cause I was watching. I can't even remember the name of the channel, but I was watching a couple of them rundowns on different things to do after you upload and stuff like that. And he was saying stuff about the lives and stuff in that. I think they changed the rules recently or a few years ago that it used to be a thing on use community and who can do polls and stuff. You had to have over a certain amount of subscribers. Don't know how true it was, but he said a lot of that isn't a thing anymore. So yeah, I don't know how true a lot of these stuff that I'm watching and seeing go around is because I'm hearing people say opposite too. Content you running, or it's people that's running so many different types of content off of one channel. Yeah, no clue. I've been trying to watch different videos and stuff on it to get some more info, but yeah, like I'm saying, it kind of I'm getting both directions on it, so it's kind of hard to pick side of that. But I wish that like other companies, they would at least just put out a public statement. Like if y'all feel some, if YouTube feels some type of way about firearms, at least say that. Don't just go shadow banning and doing all this extra stuff, like literally getting people to leave your platform. At least tell them to switch content. At least put out a statement regarding your business actions. Don't just act in the shadows, be all extra, and then wonder why people leaving your platform. Like you asking for it. We got 628 people in the chat. That's hard. Gotta shoot him some respect for sure. And I love looking at that 938. I keep telling him, yeah, I can't wait till your wife ready to give up. For sure. I need that. What's up, man? Start my high rate so I can do it now. I have other stuff to do later. Oh, facts, facts, facts. Shit, I've been on here long enough. Like if it was somebody new coming in, would have came. I gotta start doing some more promo. How y'all do though? I kind of just let them pop in how they pop in. So it'll be like an hour early. I believe you said 9 earlier. So what you think about going at 8? If I remember right. But then, damn, you 3 hours. So yeah, hold on. It's finna be 8 for me now. Okay, 6. So 9 for me. All right. So yeah, I got like an hour and some change. So it's almost 5. Yeah, facts. So yeah, facts. It'll be almost 9 or 9. Nah, yeah, you see. Shit, they out here. There's people scrolling. They might not be scrolling as me, but shit, they scrolling for sure. And then he got a lot of loyal subs too, though. People that's always just gonna tune in regardless. But not yeah, a lot of that I feel like be the scrollers. Red and Bullets, what's going on, my brother? Good afternoon. Happy Saturday to you. Appreciate you tuning in. I ain't got too much going on over here. Arms room right now. We was talking a couple of the guns that he got. We're talking a little bit about this whole algorithm thing, trying to figure out. Well, I've been just kind of looking into how to treat certain types of content, or how YouTube been treating certain types of content. And then Papa's Pew Pews was saying a while ago that he seen something that YouTube was saying that they wanted people to start making new channels so that they could push fresh content and stuff like that. And I was seeing one of those $1 million channels and all that say that they was kind of against that, the whole starting new channels thing, that they weren't really pushing new channels. They wanted channels that had a lot of experience. I guess by I don't know what they really meant by experience, because like shit, I'm using my same channel that I had when I first started using YouTube. So I don't know what they mean by experience, as in if they wanted us to upload it since we started the channel, or if the channel got to be a few years. So I've been looking for some clarification on that and different types of ways to not necessarily get around it, but at least cope with what they saying. Because like I was just saying, I wish they would at least put out a statement, or at least some sort of content regarding how they was going to treat this, so that people could move around about it and respect it. So while all these people getting show banned and all this extra stuff, at least they know how to move about it, or at least they'll know why. He said, "We just made a new content today. I'd love to edit. We'll post tonight sometime." Oh yeah, facts, facts. I definitely been trying to check all of y'all out way more often than what I have been. I've been busy a lot recently, so I just been trying to sit down and get with the folks. But if I'm ever on here, I'm definitely gonna check you out. So I always try to sit down at the end of the night and go through my subscription tab and just make sure all them little green and red dots is taken care of. I try to check everybody out. Oh yeah, desert. Yeah, in fact, I was looking at yours earlier. You was out in that desert for like for real, for real. I'm like, yeah, y'all. His name is not a lie. Like I was thinking of the what's that Justin Timberlake song? Him and Ti when they riding through the desert and you just see nothing in the background. That's cool to me though, for sure. You got full rain out there. He said, yeah, he just is just first out too. And yeah, facts. Them was hard. I did check them ones out too. What's the name? I can't think of the name of the little town you was walking through right now. I had saved it to my saves though, because if I ever want to go out there, that's somewhere how you surrounded by the mountains and stuff. That's hard. I really like that too. He said that's my parents' neighbor's place, local sheriff. Oh, that's hard. He said, hell yeah. If any of y'all get bored, I posted 2 shorts a little minute ago. Oh, facts, Brookside. I'm just saying, yeah, if I'm right here and y'all like, yeah, I'm working on something, or if yeah, just let me know. Definitely gonna peep. You don't even let the VIPs shoot out there. I see. But nah, real talk though. Like I like I'm gonna comment on it so you know exactly which one I'm talking about. I like the one where you had to walk around the table and you kind of did yourself walking up to the camera. I was like, oh yeah, that made it look like I don't know, just to me, like a bigger channel one day, especially if you got that. People really gonna like that backdrop, like the in the desert. It follow with the name, all that. Like yeah, it gave me some old school Paul Harrell vibes for sure. How he be in the trees, but you in the desert with it. That's kind of how I was thinking about it earlier. Hold on. Oh, I'm tripping. No surprise visit from the bees today. I wanted to see what direction they was coming from. Hold on, wait a minute. Which channel am I on? Oh my God, Yoko. I'm not sure who my one person is watching right now. If y'all follow Pew Pew Yoko, go check his live out too. I'm not sure what revolver he got sitting out right now. I don't know if that's 16 inch or a 10 inch, but oh my God. Okay, that's you, Desert. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you know who Pew Pew Yoko is. Pew Pew Yoko, Yoko. One word. They run a Discord community, a couple other things that I like to tune into. Uh, he do the lives with brothers with blickies and all of them. Real good people. They all cool as hell over there. But yeah, he running the live right now, and he got some real nice setups. He got like basically almost the good every pistol platform. He got a hammer fire, two hammer fires, a striker fire, the cannon. He got that big ass revolver. Yoko, Desert. If you still here, I like that. What is that? A Kimber or is that a micro coat? I can't tell what that is, but she pretty. And I love them blue grip CZs. Oh my God. I can't think of the name of them joints right now. I think that's Hold on. I got you. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna type it in chat with my other channel real quick. There you go. Matter of fact, since I'm at it, since it's fresh on my mind, I'm gonna add a couple more too, just so I can have them. But yeah, I'm one over there on yours, so you definitely finna be one on mine too, for sure. I gotta add J Dog and a couple of them too. Yeah, I was just checking my little sub joint and it popped up. Oh my God. He got the muzzle brake on it, a couple of other things. That's nice. Okay, yeah, there we go. But yeah, if you check in with him, if he's still in here right now, if you comment with him, get in with him too. They real good people over there. They got a Discord community that you could probably they'll definitely let you post it, get your channel out, all that. Okay, you said you found it, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're gonna see all the brothers over there too. You're gonna see Pat over there, Focus over there, bunch of the people there. Yeah, a lot of y'all that say y'all don't touch the Discord and stuff. Yeah, he on live now. Unless he just ended it. I don't think so. Yeah, nah. I see Focus in there. I see, but now I don't know a lot of these people. And then they got a good Instagram chat too. I'm not sure if I'm in enough to like be adding people and doing all that. Dangerous had told me about the chat and all that and put me on. But yeah, they got a little IG chat where everybody go and post their stuff and communicate and chat and all that. And that's pretty much how I got my 50 for the most part. Like after that live with y'all, I had talked to Dangerous. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put you in with the chat." And yeah, I had posted my stuff in there on it. But I'm not too much with this cross platform stuff. So yeah, I'm still getting used to all that. But yeah, that's crazy if it's saying that you found him and if it's not showing him on live. I don't think it's subscribers only. It's not saying that. He said, "Rats, my subs went down. I was at 274, I think. Now 259. Yeah, I thought you was. Yeah, you right. It was like a 270 something for sure. That's crazy. I never understood why people would sub. Like they like the content. They definitely want to see more. They see that you post a lot, and then oh well, yeah, facts. Thinking about that, yeah, YouTube, yeah, facts. They definitely snatched that. That's true. Luckily, not that I noticed yet. Not that I noticed yet. They ain't snatched any. They have been turning my notifications off for a lot of y'all though. Shit, they had Popeyes off yesterday. I had to go back and check, like, cause I was scrolling through notifications. I'm like, what? He on live? I ain't get the notification. I whole live checked my phone bar and all that, and I was like, I definitely ain't get one. He said you already at 250 plus. Yeah, facts. Right? Climbing quick. Like he said when he got on live, I think he said he was at 192, 194, something like that, and it skyrocketed. He said last night I gained 75. Facts. Sheesh. That's great numbers though in one live. Or really like well in 24 hours because I know some probably happened before and after. Facts. Oh yeah, facts. You already know. Like I said, you added me over there, so I was like, yeah, I feel like I got to. It's only right. I ain't got no trolls just yet or nothing though. So you good. You good for the most part. I ain't got nothing to go. What the hell was that? So what's the BCA chamber there? Oh, that's the 450, my brother. 450 Bushmaster. The chat might be hiding the magazine on the bottom left. He said, "Sheesh, big boy, yes sir." She one of my favorites for sure. I ain't dressed this one up too much. Really just optics. Uh, I had took it to the blacksmith when I first got it, and he basically re-rifled it. Cause it's a 1 to what the hell it is? 1 to 12 twist rate on that damn thing. So I just wanted to make sure all of that was legit. So I kind of just took it to him, and he just re-rifled. He told me I definitely want to run a heavier buffer. So it's just a different. It's a H3 buffer and a pretty good polished chamber in there. That's pretty much it. And I feel like doing that, I kind of avoided a lot of issues people say with Bear Creek with the feed issues. Now, if I run polymer mags, sometimes I get a failure to feed, but that's pretty much it. I run steel mags, so I keep it pretty much just how it works. Because you haven't had issues with yours yet. Yeah, facts, right? I've seen some videos where like I forgot who the dude was. Yeah, I did see one where an actual like piece, like one of those triangle pieces of the chamber actually chipped out, and he was only like maybe 150 rounds in, and he opened the box on video, the whole nine, put it together. He was like, "Yeah, we finished just running from scratch, and like 150 in, it chipped up." And that was like the only time I ever seen one like drastically fail. Any other time, it's usually mag issues or ammo issues. But yeah, that's the only one I actually have ran from them. So I kind of can't formulate too much of an opinion. But this one been straight. I ain't had no issues from this at all. I feel like every issue I can blame on the magazine so far. Ran rounds through this puppy. So I had pretty good luck in general. Oh shit, dust cover actual. What's going on, my brother? I appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Happy Saturday to you. How you doing? We in here talking about some Bear Creeks right now. If I ain't tripping, I think you run one or two of them also. That's good. That's good. I was just checking in with the peeps today, seeing what everybody holiday plans was, seeing what everybody had going on. So no, man, I just got a PSA. Okay, true, true, true. I got the PSA M4. I kind of just parted it out. I like it. I still got the upper intact, but the lower I kind of parted out for other uses. But I kept the upper fully intact for that reason, just for it being the M4. Not sure if it's the new one. I don't. I wouldn't know the exact differences unless you told me. Oh, I read that wrong. You said you just got a PSAR. It's like, oh, that's what you running a PSAR. Sure, I'm reading that right. But yeah, with the M4, it's the not one. It's just the PSA M4. Um, I'll post some content on it because yeah, I'm not exactly sure on the mods on it or anything. It just say M4. You see, that's with the 11 and a half for sure. Yeah, I got 16 inch full size. Trying to remember. I'm trying to remember your 11 and a half. I only got the AKs in mind right now. I'm gonna have to go back on your content, see what she look like. I like the M4 though. The hand, I don't like the. I don't even know what they're called. Like the MOE style hand guards. That's really not my wave. Not for any particular reason. I just more like the solid metal hand guards. You said my 11 camo. Oh yeah, okay, yes, facts. The camo with the LVPO. Yes. That's another thing I wanted to do is the camo. Never did a rattle cannon or anything like that before though. But I do want to touch some camo. Y'all camos is hard. Facts. But I like PSA for the most part. They got for what you paying for. It's like it's real solid. That's another one besides Bear Creek. Like people put them over Bear Creek, but still, like I don't really hear people have issues with them besides like the QC talk people talk about. So I got a video of me my holster the same way I did the AR. Oh, that's fire. You painted the holster too. See, I don't hear people painting the holsters. That's fire. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out too. We was talking about the holsters earlier. I'm not too deep in with the holsters yet. I need to learn some more about like what's good to carry. Where I'm usually either deep conceal with a little sticky holster or something, or inside the waistband. I'm not really the type to preach against open carry. I just don't open carry. Not yet. Yo, camo clean as hell. Facts. J Dog camo clean as hell too. He just did the video of him doing the AK. Y'all go crazy with that one. He said, "Bro, I don't care what anyone says about the PSA. They're adorable. They work. They're mil spec, and they have a lifetime warranty. They are Snowski. Eat my dick." Nah, facts, facts. I feel that way with a lot of brands. Uh, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't buy anything, high dollar. It's just I haven't, and a lot of stuff I run, like you saying, is solid. Like I kind of just got it, just kind of playing with it, and they were solid, and I was surprised, and they are still running, and they don't have issues or flaws. Like they barely even scratch easy stuff like that. Like, and there's some brands that I could say, yeah, like I've ran 2, 3 uppers from, and I put on for it just because I'm like, yeah, they don't. And shit, PSA is one. I used to grab them little $180 uppers they used to just have on holiday sale all the time, and I've never had an issue with any of them. I done probably ran through a good 15, 20 of them for sure. See, now with Bear Creek, like me and really ran through maybe 2, so I can't really formulate an opinion. Because the first one I got, I just parted out the barrel. I just wanted the barrel for the chamber. So I was just like, okay, yeah, and I'll build the rest. And the barrel never did anything funky to me, so I can say the barrel is definitely fine. But a lot of the rest of that AR I just got in the box, so I kind of can't formulate nothing, too many opinions against that. He said people get caught up in that high end name brand crap, bro. It's 2025. These guns are all made the same way. Facts. And that's kind of the thought. Low key, I've been telling myself I almost need to get out my head because at some point, some part, somewhere, I'm gonna have to, pay a certain amount of burgers for, and I'm gonna have to want to do it to make it make sense. But I feel the same way with opposites, as long as they mil spec, uh, shit, most of anything for real. As long as you not trying no Timu Chinese shit, you good. Like it's gonna work. Make sure your bolts is good. Make sure everything is torqued the way it's supposed to torque. And if you have an issue, most of these companies, like you saying, got lifetime warranties. People be acting like they scared to go back and email a company or use a phone number. You good. Like that's what they're here for. Now if they don't respond to you and all that, yeah, that's bad QC. That's bad on their part. But as long as you doing good business and actually using the torque to spec, yeah, you good. Like you saying, that's where I kind of got it in my mind now. Like I ain't gonna say I would never buy a Daniel Defense or nothing like that, cause like never is a strong. Same time, I'm definitely one of them people where like I could make it myself. I could go get all these parts, save 200-300 cheeseburgers, and torque it and spec it myself to the same numbers I put out to the public. He said it's not Daniel Defense, it's so. Hold on, let me read you right. Defense, so it's because I can shoot my PSAR completely out of this PSA and I get it for free. Facts. I'm getting what you're saying. I'm getting what you're saying. Cause yeah, that's why I always show love to companies like Taurus, lifetime warranty. Companies like Ruger. If you have an issue, they might take a minute sometimes, but they gonna respect that these firearms might have issues. We gonna get you right. They're gonna make sure at least to let a person know. You might go through 3, 4 emails in the process and them try to bullshit you with some sweet words, but they're gonna keep it 100 with you. That's why these companies been around for 50, 60 years. They pop. They good. Let me see if I can turn this light on if I can get some extra. Nope. Now, yeah, I definitely respect that opinion, my brother, because I feel the same way. I can't act like I don't. He said Taurus was early, in the early days was doo doo, but it's 2025. They make fire shit now. Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, yeah, I gotta agree with you. I don't, ride the brand just because it's the brand. Nah, like they used to catch a lot of slack, and they listened. It's a lot of stuff that they did that wasn't really getting touched like that, and they noticed that it was for a reason. So they're like, yeah, nah, we're just gonna leave that alone. But when I got into Taurus through the revolvers. I didn't really get into the pistols until I got into like the G2Cs and stuff like that. And then I'm starting to go back now into like the older series and stuff, a bunch of the clones and stuff that they did. They said, bro, even High Point makes good firearms. They're ugly as shit. This video now, High Point pistol was a tank. Yeah, facts, facts. I think he shot it with another High Point, and it still worked. I think he did a whole another video where he sent the bullet down the barrel, and it still sent 2, 3, 4 shots before it actually shut down. We was just joking about that the other night. I think Candy was the one saying it. He had seen one for like 75 bones. I told myself next one I see for less than probably 100 cheeseburgers. I might just do it just for the fun of it, just cause it's like, oh yeah, nah, like you're saying, they good, they gonna run. It's like the videos, and it's gonna be a damn bomb in your hands. You good, and if it is, shit, you finna make some money. It's not like you just didn't buy a High Point from a reputable company named High Point. Like they still go through lawsuits. Like you're good. If you live, you good. Yeah, yeah. Why not? I'll pick one up. Yeah. Now, last time I was at the range, one of my friends, his son had brought his High Point. Now he didn't have too many pistols to my stuff laid out, and I told even the youngers, I was like, yeah, if you want to, talk about something more, if you want to shoot something, yeah, come on, we'll supervise. We right here, everything laid out. But he was over there tinkering with his. I think he had the C9, and he was just having nothing but issues. Like he'll fire 2 shots, jam, fairly feed something wrong, and the gun looked perfect, not a scratch on it. We took it all the way apart. Everything looked spec good. Like I didn't see not one issue with it. So I don't know if it had to be ammo, but I gave him some of my ammo and it still wasn't running. So I still couldn't even pick the issue with it. In the last probably I say 2-3 years, that's probably the only High Point I've seen in person that actually had an issue. So I've seen this one bit of a High Point going off by itself, just like it's what? No, I did not see that in circulation. That's crazy. I wonder if that was actually like something that was legit. If it was scary. What I'm saying. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I read you wrong. You've never seen one vid. I'm sorry. My fault, my fault. Yeah. But shit, that slide so sturdy. Them components ain't going nowhere. I feel like no matter how much you shake that, yeah, it's a lot of slide between slide and firing pin and all that. But it's crazy because I also felt that way with the 320. It's a lot going on in that slide as far as the system, all them screws, different pressure plates, and all them components in different places. Like I almost understand why it would be an issue, because almost why not? Like you got all that going on by your firing pin. That was my only gripe with the 320 before I even really realized why everybody was getting rid of them. Facts, 600 plus, you can buy 5 High Points. Yeah, facts. Shit, probably more. Facts though. But like my only gripe with the 320 was that damn optic system. You had to take the slide off to get to the screws to get to the optic system. So if you run in something that's not a Delta Point and you got a trash battery system or something, or you just trying out new batteries just to make sure your battery die, you got to take the slide off to get to the optic if you don't got a top mounted battery. So yeah, that was like the most biggest annoyance, and I got that without doing too much homework. So I didn't really. I was get the gun to get into optics, like besides Glock. So I started it, and maybe 2, 3 weeks into it, I was like, oh yeah, nah, this not gonna work. Not 1 point, yeah, our point will go off. And she just saying, agreed, agreed. Now I think it was J Dog that was saying his. I'm not sure if it was his or if it was one of his buddies or something that he was holding a carbine, high point carbine, and the charging handle flew off on him. And I heard, I think even in his chat, he had like 3 or 4 people agree with him. Same thing that happened to them. So with the carbines, I did hear some slack, even from like other videos and stuff too. But uh, I had my hands on the carbine and it felt pretty solid. It wasn't mine, but they had like a sling attachment, lights, mounts, and all that, and it was sturdy. Like I didn't have any complaints about it. It rattled in some odd places where I couldn't tell where it was coming from. But other than that, like yeah. But then him and them 4 or 5 other people, yeah, nah, like them the folks that I did hear. Should know what's funny about the high point AR. Oh man, sound like you finna surprise me. I don't know much about them, so yeah, tell me what's up. He said not a single major component is actually made by High Point. What? Hmm, that I didn't know. So people talking all this junk, who is made by? I'm finna have to look that up. I did not know that. That's cool. That's crazy, but cool too. People are talking all that slack, and yeah, it's not even made by High Point. That's like how people talk all these junk about iPhones and Samsung and all this. And most of these iPhones get ran by Samsung motherboards or LG. They outsource the parts from other big names. That's crazy. Also, it's kind of like a mismatch. It's not like it's a other company that's specifically running the system in there. It's kind of like a mismatch of a bunch of parts. That's kind of how I felt with the. I had a micro HK, the 416-22, and I was kind of hurt when I kind of people was telling me the real deal with it, that it kind of was running a whole bunch of other big names in it. Like it wasn't like an actual HK. It was just labeled HK. So it kind of like sound like that same situation. You see, yeah, but it's AR and it's also got lifetime warranty. Facts. And like you're saying, that just make it so much better. Because even then, if you lose a screw, if you lose and mess up something, or if something just fail because of actual QC, then yeah, like you're back. The only thing I would actually tell people is just yes, make sure you know what you're doing before you handling these firearms. Of course, make sure you following your safety specs. So even if something bad happened, and maybe just God forbid you wasn't recording or something, you still covered because you were still following everything. He said people just hating the hate because it's High Point facts. I feel the same way because I don't hate companies just because it's companies. Because I try a lot of what's the word I want to use? I don't want to say underground, but companies that don't get a lot of, I would say, clicks like that. I don't really see them. I don't really hear people running them, and sometimes I'll try 'em for that reason. They'll look sturdier. The website that I might see the good few people that I do see run it. So I'm like, yeah, it's legit. Like I see people running it. So yeah, a couple of like put respect on because I'm like, oh yeah, I reached out, got something from them, Everything worked. It was spec. I ran it with some other spec stuff. Like even then, I put stuff with ARs that shit. An example I can think of, like certain handguards, you might get a specific handguard for 20 cheeseburgers from the right spot. And you see the price, and you're like, man, that's got to be some aircraft aluminum or something crazy. And you get it, and you're like, oh, nah. Like, okay, this right. This 30. The screws fit tight. Everything good. No rattle, no nothing. You be like, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much impossible for China to fly off. Yeah, full of shit to turn in those ways next to the boat while in the gun. Mm. I wish I had some better light. Because I was going to say kind of like how this Bear Creek is, where it's literally screwed into the boat, but I can unscrew that screw and change out the charging handle. Because that's a side charger in front of you. I'm sorry this light is bad right now. I've been out here for a little minute and it got dark on me. But yeah, that's a side charger in front of you. And I'm wondering if that's kind of how you're saying, if it's not that screw there, if it's literally attached to the boat. Because even on this, the boat is cut so that that charger handle can go all the way back with the boat. So even if it was screwed in place and locked in, it still wouldn't matter because you still got full play with the boat regardless. That's kind of why I like these higher calibers running the side chargers too, just because if I do have an issue, you kind of got full control of the boat. You're not really running it through a brand that you got to trust with the charging handle. As long as you trust them screws and that boat is in place, like, nah, yeah, you use that charging handle. That's kind of just been my opinion recently. I kind of haven't latched on to that. Charging handle goes around the gas key when you pull the charging handle back. You're pulling the boat back by the gas key at the end of the charging handle. Yes. Okay. That's how I understand it. Okay. And I'm assuming you are speaking on the high point too. So even within that's how I picture it. Yeah, it's directly attached to the key, so that it actuates the pin and all that. Okay. And I'm pretty sure if it wasn't attached to the key and you actually had a malfunction, then you risk damaging the firing pin because it wouldn't even protrude the firing pin if it wasn't attached to the key. And that. Oh, okay, you talking about just any normal AR? Okay. Oh yeah, now I'm picturing you. I was picturing it a different way. You talking about when the charger handle, you put a charger handle back and it's attached to the key. Okay, yeah. Because with the Bear Creek, it's literally just uh ported out of the side of the actual boat carrier. I was wondering, with this being a 450, if that had anything to do with it affecting the integrity, but I couldn't find anything on that, so I couldn't really fact check myself when it came to that. You know how when you take the boat out, you take the charger handle and the boat out at the same time. Yeah, facts. Most of them got the little groove that you got to put the charger handle like right up in that little groove so it can slide down. And then once you pull out the actual boat, it'll just pull it out by itself for the most part. Just what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say ridge, but it's like ramped for that, so that when you pull it back out without the boat, it just That's what I'm picturing. But a couple of them cheaper uppers I've been playing with in the stores, I ain't buying these. I just ran into them. I believe what's that? American Tactical. I had one in my hands before, but I did not like it. But those just slide straight in through the back. And yeah, that I could not get jiggy with at all. Oh, my bad, Paul. You all right under me, my guy. Oh, Savage Air Guns. What's going on, my brother? Happy Saturday to you. Thank you for tuning in. You see, I pulled apart so many M16 A2s rifles. I could do it in my sleep while drunk. That was fire. ARs are just. That's fire. Hold on, my headphone died. Switch y'all over real quick. The M16 A2s. Dust Cover, you was asking me about the different generations of these M16s and the F4s and stuff, and I'm still not familiar with the A1s, A2s, and all that. So I do gotta familiarize myself with a lot of that. Cause like you saying, you could do it in your sleep. Matter of fact, yes, we was just talking. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, we was just talking about so much stuff. Yeah, all right. He says correct. So the gas tube goes through the charging handle and mates up with the gas key. Now, when you charge the weapon, you're pulling the bolt back by the gas. Yes, yes. That's why the end of like that, and it goes inside the gun. Yeah, facts. It got that little. See now, I'll tell you a little mistake I missed. Just me being my little learning amateur self. Well, this is a mistake somebody else made, and I kind of had to fix. Was because so it's kind of like exactly what we talking about. So my 7.62 upper, I got from a pawn shop. I'm assuming the previous owner didn't really assume, or maybe when they sold the gun, they just kind of pieced it together and just took it, and they didn't, they don't test fire them or anything like that. They just had the bullet in it, and it fit, and it chambered, but everything looked right, I guess. So they just took it. So I get it. I get it to the house. I go to chamber some rounds just to make sure the key is straight. Rounds won't chamber. I'm like, okay, I can't for nothing. I'm thinking it's the rounds. I'm thinking I'm getting some backed out squib casings or something. I couldn't piece it together for nothing. And I actually took it to the blacksmith, to the gunsmith. I'm sorry. And he looked at it for maybe 35 seconds, took everything apart, all that, and he took the like, yeah, bro, you got the wrong bolt carrier here. Fist palmed so hard in that moment because I sat in that house for maybe 30, 40 minutes trying to figure it out. And I'm like, yeah, nah, let me not start messing with safety. Let me just take it to the people and just let them be professionals. And I did realize at the time is from me trying to chamber that round into the wrong gas key, it was literally denting where that taper is, the literal taper that you're referencing right now. It literally was denting it down to the side, off of the right side. So I almost had to get rid of that entire gas key because there was no way to flatten that out or reshape the front of that gas key without literal tooling or taking the whole frontage off of that key. So yeah, in that situation, it was kind of like, yeah, I feel like that was just two amateur minds coming together, and yeah, I had to come in with for the professional help. Cause yeah, if I would have just kept trying to chamber them rounds, I probably would have just fucked that boat all the way. but I was running in that one I was basically enterprise everything on it. So I had to go try to find a 762 boat from them, and that took me maybe 2 months just because all that shit was out of stock. But yeah, that's my crazy little story with that. Is yeah, definitely got to make sure you running those boats correctly, because I was blaming the charging handle, I was blaming the actual chambering of the gun. I was reading the barrel, making sure I was reading it right, because I'm thinking like it's not a 5.1, like this is 7.62 by 3.9. I'm not tripping. Like I was trying everything, but I was wrong, and I'm always happy to say when I'm wrong. He said I still had the carry handle too for mine. Ooh, savage, that's hard. I'm sorry if I took too long to get back to you, my brother, but yeah, that's hard. I want to add the carry handle to the to my M4 for the just cause. I like them carry handles. They add that real good aesthetic to it. And shit, I'll use it. I'm actually gonna use mine for sure. For sure, my brothers though. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in on me though. Great live, great live. One of these lives are gonna be people taking in, have some have some good conversations with some fresh people. But yeah, man, if anybody's still watching, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. Definitely was a great live. I always appreciate tuning in with the folks. And I always appreciate everybody tuning in with me. Everybody definitely good people. Always input some real good information. Yeah, I'm finna get off of here in a second though. We got a couple of the boys on live right now. It's popping tonight. I see. Yeah, my boy Desert Armor done got on. Oh wow, yeah, he got on super early. But yeah, man, I think I'm about to kill it in a second though. If anybody is still watching, I definitely appreciate you for watching. Y'all folks is awesome. Yeah, for sure. Let me know who's tuning in. I'll definitely try to reciprocate the energy. We got Pew Pew, Yoko on live. We got Desert on live. We got the Arms Room on live. We got a good few of the boys on live. But yeah, I'm finna tune over to Desert Armory and more. He over there on live. He got real good display out tonight. No, yeah, I was just trying to leave it for a minute, seeing if somebody wanted to come back. Time. But yeah, nah. But yeah, we're gonna practice this outro thing in the future. But yeah, everybody that did tune in, definitely appreciate you. Appreciate all the likes for sure. Say we got 16. That's real good. I definitely appreciate everybody that liked. Y'all definitely my number ones. I'm gonna let this little timer hit 35. We got like 2 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit for 2 minutes. And I'm gonna hop off with y'all folks. Tune into some other people, say what's up. Oh yeah, it just got even better. We got a drive going too. Okay. Yeah, we turning up on a Saturday. Yes, sir. Yeah, I sat on here my good hour and a half. Almost two, something like that. Yeah. Definitely gonna catch y'all folks next time. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah, we gonna go ahead and kill this. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Happy Saturday. If I don't catch y'all for the holiday, happy holiday to y'all. Happy Sunday, happy Monday, happy great weekend. And yeah, for sure, we gonna hit this little X button, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.